Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this episode of the News Comedy Show. In this episode, we'll talk about Shantikanta Das's Ashanti over the fiscal deficit. We will also explore whether CSR has just become the corporate India's version of DSLR. On the state of the government's current finances, RBI Governor Shantikanta Das said there is no reason for anyone to doubt that the fiscal deficit number would be met. He said there is no reason for anyone to disbelieve those numbers. He said the budget was just presented a fortnight ago. There is no reason for anyone to disbelieve those numbers. Sir, वो सब तो ठीक है, लेकिन मैं स्विगी से आया हूँ सर. I believe you, sir. सर एक्चुअली ना सर, बिग फैन सर ये नोट पे सर आपका सिग्नेचर अगर मिल जाए. ओ सॉरी, इस नोट पे तो ऑलरेडी आपका सिग्नेचर है. Mr. Shantikanta Das further said that as the debt manager of the government, we will ensure that this borrowing program takes place in a non-disruptive fashion. Effectively, सब कुछ शांति से होगा, said Shantikanta Das. We are Bengalis. We will write poems to Saraswati to plug the fiscal deficit because Saraswati is our Lakshmi. In fact, even rating agencies have backed the fiscal numbers of the government, which is of course a source of great comfort and credibility. In totally unrelated news, recently the MD, CEO and chairman of CARE Ratings are under investigation by SEBI. KPMG recently released a report showing a sharp increase in CSR spending by Indian companies. Now, anybody who's worked in a company in India knows that CSR of course stands for Corporate Show of Responsibility. But given how much this government is trying to make CSR mandatory, maybe we can also call it Corporate Socialist Responsibility. This report has some great insights, man. It tells us that some companies are having as many as 8 meetings in a year on CSR. Which, given the torturous nature of meetings, is surely corporate social irresponsibility towards its own employees. Most meetings में क्या होता है? Conference calls. And guys, there's a reason that conference calls are called con calls. Because let's be honest, all the real conversations happen on mute. So guys, that's it from me on this episode of the News Comedy Show. Want to tell you a little bit more about Boardroom Comedy. We are a corporate comedy consultancy that uses comedy as a means to transform leadership and to create emotional connections with both your employees and all your external stakeholders. Not the government, क्योंकि वो भी हम पे income tax raid कभी-कभी कर देती है. But we hope you'll check out our solutions on boardroomcomedy.com. And don't worry about the fiscal deficit because laughter deficit with us will never go down.